Aspinall is back and he's done it better than he has before. He's got another first round knockout in a main event scenario in front of his home crowd in London. He's back. He looked phenomenal. He looked fast. He was snapping that jab just like I said he would. And then he comes in and steamrolls Tybura with an elbow off the break and a flurry of punches, finishing him against the cage on the ground. He is back. England has a heavyweight legend. The same way they have the English boxing on display, they have now the English MMA on display in the heavyweight division. Tom Aspinall came in tonight and he said it in the post-fight interview, "I've got fucking goosebumps." He said it in the post-fight interview. He goes, "I'm not even going to say I'm back because I'm much better than I was before in mind, body and everything." He wants the winner of Spivak Gan in Paris. He wants to beat the winner and then he wants to take out the champion Jon Jones if he's still around. Most likely, I'd say March next year. A bit of UFC 300 action. I've got goosebumps. He knocked him out and he went, this man at heavyweight is unbelievable. He is absolutely brilliant at fighting. He's phenomenal. I've got goosebumps. He's an unbelievable prospect and he's an unbelievable force to be reckoned with. You have people that are different, that just make it look light work. He is one of those people. He is one of those men. He just makes it look light. He's a lovely man with that fucking gruffness about him as well, which makes him a dangerous opponent in any realm of MMA. He gets the bodies in, and I'm very happy that he's doing it. As a guy from Manchester fighting out of Liverpool, Darren Till doing what Darren Till couldn't. Against the best guys in the world, run through them and make it look easy. You know, and I feel like England needs something like this, and I think he's not quite a superstar, but he's in MMA terms, he's phenomenal, and he's an incredible athlete for his size. There's something in the water when it comes to these big English men that are, some of them just have it. We see it with Tyson Fury, regardless of my opinion on Tyson Fury recently. I'm not the biggest fan anymore. However, you see it with these big men. You see it with Aspinall, and we're going to speak about this, right? I think he goes out there, he steamrolls Pavlovich. I think he goes out there and he steamrolls Cyril Gane. Gane would give him the most problems, I feel, and I'm not even going to lie to you. From what we've seen of Aspinall, in his last two main event wins, ignoring the Blades injury, in his last two main event wins, we've probably seen 4 minutes of fighting. From that, Aspinall takes out Jon Jones. Aspinall, fast twitch muscle fibre, feints his way inside, uppercuts left hooks on Jones, and would throw a knee after it, and would be fast enough to beat on Jones, to have Jones gasping for breath. And I feel like he would also run through Stipe. The fact Jones is getting to defend his belt against Stipe Miocic is a blessing. If he had to defend his belt against somebody like Gane, again, obviously he dismantled Gane, but I'm meaning somebody else, you know, and it's the Stipe fight's kind of like a thing. Okay, you beat the supposed Stipe was a great heavyweight, but there's a new wave of heavyweight that's come through recently. The athletic big man, you know, and I feel bad for Tybura. I mean, he's a great guy, phenomenal little fighter, has a spring in his step, but also I did expect Aspinall to do that, and I'm not forgetting we did expect Tom to go out and do that, so it's not an unexpected thing for that scenario to have occurred. So I'm going to sit back and I'm going to say I think Tom Aspinall has a tough task ahead of him if it's Cyril Gane, but also I think he beats Cyril Gane. I think he drops and knocks out Cyril Gane in a round. I feel like Gane's more of like a slippery fast puncher, but you know, Aspinall versus Gane would be an absolutely incredible fight. I'm playing it out in my head. It would be an absolute war. It would be an absolutely incredible fight. Tom Aspinall's coming in now with a different fucking mindset. Like, Tom Aspinall in interviews is now saying, I'm not wanting a slow rise anymore. I'm coming for that fucking belt now. I'm making my money now. I'm putting on statements now. I'm not waiting around any longer. Because I think the injury, him sat out for a year, he's like, right, I'm not fucking waiting anymore. Like, he's coming to kill everybody, and I think he's going to get another win, and then he's going to fight for the world title. And England are going to maybe have 2 champions, maybe 1 by the time, because I think Colby's got a good chance against Leon. But we'll see how Colby Covington looks. He didn't look great against Masvidal, but we're not obviously going to speak about that until that's announced. But Tommy Aspinall. Tommy fucking Aspinall. Great human. Great individual. Lovely personality. Things are looking up now. You know, the card as a whole was a bit bleh. Paul Craig, Nathaniel Wood and Aspinall really stole the show tonight. Great, phenomenal athletes. And Lerone Murphy, fuck you. You're a little cage grinding thing of a man. Like, you're not a draw. You're not anything. There's a reason no one wants to fight you. You're boring. You're not, like, you would have lost Andre Fili tonight. You would have been clipped and lost. So, fuck you. Second of all, thank you, everyone. Tommy Aspinall. Get back in there, end of the year. I'm thinking December maybe, Tom. Give you 4 months. So, 5 months. Get back in there. Then March next year. You versus whoever the champion is at the time. For a vacant belt, most likely. Because I think Jones dismantles Miocic and then retires. And how about this? There's a certain number 1 contender who's knocking everybody out in heavyweight. The Russian versus to Aspinall. I'm getting goosebumps. Oh my fucking god. March UFC. Biggest card ever. Mate, get it done. Get it done. What a night. See you later, ladies and gentlemen. England has a man. Tommy fucking Aspinall. Fuck Paddy Pimblett and Molly McCann. Tossers. Aspinall is the man.